Almost there, honey. Just a little bit further.
Aw, you said that an hour ago. I'm tired.
I swear, just a little bit further. We are almost there.
Why are we out here anyways?
To enjoy nature. To get away from the world.
But I like the world. Why would I want to escape from it?
Not escape, but to enjoy everything else the world has to offer.
But why do we have to go camping though?
What, you don't like camping with your old man anymore?
I liked it more when you carried me.
Come on, just a little bit more. I can hear the stream.
How long are we gonna be out here?
Just a couple of days. Then you can go back to your world of electronics.
Dad?
Yes, honey?
What is war like?
You know, I had an instructor always said that war is simple. That is the easy part. Coming home, that is what's hard. Being a good father, a good husband, way harder than being a soldier. I never understood that. Not until I held you in my hands. Still, though, I try to be both. Except they keep taking me away from you and your mom.
Dad?
We're almost there. You see the water?
I just wanted to say that I love you, and you're doing a really good job.
I try. I really do try, honey.
Are you gonna be okay, Daddy?
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to Squawk Box Radio, the place where nothing real happens, and thank you for accepting me for who I am. The time is 8:04 in the morning. Do you know where your daughter is? Now on to the news. Today's top story is that rooms with broken air conditioners are hot. Scientists make study on bright yellow object in sky. I bet that was an enlightening discovery. The local town hall will have a meeting today discussing whether or not prostitutes are being screwed. Wow. I almost want to go to that. But anyways, today we are joined by our two guests in the studio. Let us welcome Sergeant Tim White and Sergeant Nathan Black. How are you feeling today, fellas?
I feel good.
And what about you, Mr. Black?
Sorry, just remembering something Tim and I were talking about before the show started.
Is it something you could share with the rest of us?
What do you think, Tim?
I think we could. Just have to watch what we say.
Oh, you can swear here. That's no issue.
That's not what we were talking about.
Just leave out the mission-critical details, then.
I think we can do it.
I'll let you start then.
Before we start, I gotta ask, are you two married?
Well, I am.
I'm single.
Why do you ask?
Just wanted to get to know you guys more.
You know what you need to know.
Fair enough. Let's go.
We were, away from home, and, we found this nice-looking cabana and decided to stop in.
You see, we were here to, take pictures of the scenic buildings and bridges.
Yeah, when you weren't losing money playing poker.
I won a couple of times.
Anyway, we walk into the bar. Place is empty. And guess who we run into? It's Tavis.
Tavis was there.
Yeah, and it looked like he was there a while.
I take it Tavis wasn't with the unit you were in.
Oh, Tavis was in the unit. We just weren't.
Tavis was running the unit. But anyways, he saw us and motioned us over to him.
Sit down. Shut up. What I'm about to tell you stays with us. I'm Mr. Jefferson. I'm a geologist, and I'm doing a study in the mountains. You are here as my assistants. You understand?
We were just taking pictures for...
Shut up. Those are for me. I asked for you two directly to come, and I knew that you would eventually come here.
Travis, you know us too well.
I'm not Travis. My name is Sean Jefferson. You are Greg Jackson. You are Michael Washington. Here are your papers. Burn your other stuff. We are here from Montana, and you need to study up. Here, read all this stuff and remember it.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to get a rock here. Study up.
Travis drank. We were looking all over material Travis gave us, learning about rock formations and different types of rocks in the region, when he just said,
We don't have much time. Let's go. We gotta go now.
We don't even know where we're going.
Shut up and just follow me.
We gathered up everything and walked outside and around to the back side of the building, not knowing anything that was going on.
Give me everything that's on you, including your tags. All right, you can keep all this. Here's this all back. All right, let's go.
he threw everything else into the fire as we walked by and threw our dog tags into the woods. We got near the outside of town and he climbed up into a tree. Came back down and handed us each a 9mm and 2 clips, along with 2 M4s and magazines.
Are you ready to start, Mr. Jackson and Mr. Washington? We gotta move.
Can we know what is going on?
Not yet.
Come on, Sean. Why don't you trust us?
I trust you, but he doesn't.
We looked around and saw no one else. Who are you talking about?
All he did was point up.
Don't worry about them. I got him. Let's move.
On you.
On you?
I'm sorry, I have to interrupt. What the hell is going on? This story makes no sense. You have Travis burning paperwork, climbing trees, pointing to invisible people, and changing your names. And you're there supposedly studying rocks. You expect me to believe any of this?
You believe what you want. This was no joke to us.
Whatever. Continue this. I'm just waiting for the invisible plane.
There was no invisible plane. This is not a comic book. This was real. We were there about a week getting to know rocks when Travis finally calls us over to him.
Men, let's start talking about why you are here.
It's about time.
Yeah, I've learned way too much about rocks already. I actually feel smart.
Shut up. This is a rescue mission. The ambassador's kid of this country has been kidnapped and is being held in the mines down the road. He asked our government to help out, and that is why we are here.
So let's go grab him and get out of here.
It's not that easy. The place is heavily fortified, and they have at least 15 guards on the outside, unknown number inside. The mine is big too. Unknown location on where he is exactly, but the inside information I do have, we believe that the kid is here. This is the plan.
Travis went over the plan with us. We got our stuff ready and rehearsed.
Remember, you are going to get as many as you can to the gate to give me time to get in. I'll go in, find the kid, and grab him. Once I'm inside, you two clear the yard, as quietly as possible. If all hell breaks loose, I wish you luck and may the angel of death be on your side.
Travis, you're going to be surrounded.
We're airborne. We're supposed to be surrounded. I think it's that central touch that we long for. When you are a person, you walk, you know? You brush past people, people bump into you. In the unit, nobody touches you. We're always behind this metal and plastic. I think we miss that touch so much that we crash into each other, just so we can feel something.
The odds are not in our favor.
They never are.
We went over the plan again and again, and in the morning we started. Tim and I drove an old truck down the road there, and we rigged a tire to blow at the gate. Tim hopped out right before the tire blew. The noise startled the guards, and they came out to find out what the noise was. I stayed with the truck, and a couple of the guards actually helped me fix the tire. I saw Travis clear the fence and get inside. I kept the guards focused on me as long as I could.
I was in the woods, picking them off one at a time. So one of the guards that was helping Nathan turned around and saw All the guards laid us on the ground behind him. He pulled his gun and got around off hitting Nathan. I came down after shooting the guard, but didn't see the other guard, and he shot me. I saw Tavis coming out of the mine, carrying a kid, and shooting the guard that had just shot me. He loaded the kid in the truck and fired at another guard, then another, and then another. Then he put Nathan and I into the back of the truck and drove off.
How bad were you shot?
We were hit pretty bad.
Weren't you afraid of death?
I wasn't afraid of death. I was afraid of dying. But the only hope you have is to accept the fact that you're already dead. If you do that, it's a lot easier.
Tavis drove our bodies out of there and made a call on the radio.
Bluebird, this is Jefferson. The printer is out of ink and paper. Need a toner. Meet at the store in 20 minutes.
He drove like a bat out of hell. We were sliding all over the back of the old truck. He drove until we got into a hill and heard the helicopter. They loaded the boy and then us into the helicopter. Tavis was sitting down, just looking out.
What happened to the boy?
As far as we know, he was delivered back home.
And what about Tavis?
That was the last time we saw Tavis. We did, however, see his wife again at a funeral. 2 soldiers who died in combat. I forgot their names.
You saw Becky.
Yeah, just briefly though. She was with another guy.
She was with another man. That's interesting. Was he in uniform?
No, he wasn't. But they obviously knew each other, and I never saw his face, though.
That is interesting. What happened to you after that mission?
I was out of the army.
And so was I.
How did you come here then?
Honestly, I don't know. Tim?
No, I don't know either. It's nice here, though. Think I'll stay for a bit.
Is your wife with you?
Not yet. But I think she'll be here. I just have to get a hold of her.
Gentlemen, I have to say that this was an interesting story to tell. I really don't know what to take from it. You threw us a curveball at the end, too. I do want to thank you, though, for coming in and sharing your story with us.
It was a pleasure.
I don't know why, but it felt good getting that story off my chest.
Stories have a funny way of doing that. So what's next for you guys?
I don't know yet. This is new to me. Maybe I'll find a nice spot to fish.
Yeah, the fishing is good around here.
I'm going to try and find another poker game, probably.
Yeah, try to find one you can win at.
Okay, maybe I won't play poker then. I'm really not that good. But as the poker saying goes, a man has got to play the hand he is dealt.
You know, they say a story is like poker. When you get to the end, you have to go all in and you can't fold. But gentlemen, I want to thank you all again for coming in. Let us remember that the most beautiful things in this world cannot be seen or touched. They have to be felt with our hearts. Our story together is at its end, but another story continues. Whose story will it be? Find out tomorrow. Coming up next is a great DJ. Everyone wants him around, even though I never understood why. DJ Pet Rock.